Hey,
Good morning, everyone. How are y'all today?
it's good to see you guys.
Yes. Now, Carrie is having some computer issues.
Mhm.
So hopefully she'll pop in here in just a little bit to say hi and then probably a quick goodbye because she's having to use her phone. So it's just me and Froggy today, but that's okay because we're going to be talking about cake. It is National Cake Day.
Oh,
So,
it's National Ice Cream Cake Day.
well, to me, it's cake.
It's all cake.
That's right. All cake. Doesn't matter, but it's all cake. So, good morning, Nancy. I see you were the first one here. And you know what? She said, technically, it's not cake. I love the Carvel ice cream cake. Well, see, there you go. And there's Carrie this morning. She loves chocolate cake with peanut butter filling and a chocolate ganache. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh,
I'll take
nice.
the chocolate cake with the chocolate ganache. But you know what? I'm one of those weird people that don't like chocolate and peanut butter together. I just don't. I like them separately, but I don't like them together.
My favoriteest cake in the world is a marble cake with chocolate icing.
Mm. Mine is the Italian cream cake. Oh,
That's not.
there she is. There she is. There she is. There she is.
Hello.
There's our Carrie.
Good
Hello.
morning, and I just took my meds. Can you believe it? Alexa said do it, and I did it.
Well,
That's
good
awesome.
girl. That's
I didn't
awesome.
even argue. Um, yeah. So
And
my
I missed
computer, my sister's gonna look at my computer tomorrow. It might be a um hard drive issue. The hard drive might be going out,
Oh,
and if that's the case, I need a new computer.
Yeah.
Um, or it could just be a file that doesn't need to be there, she said.
right.
So she's going to go through and clean out my computer and see if it's that or the hard drive.
Mm.
So thank goodness. And she didn't even argue with me about it. Anyway,
What
hello, everybody.
can you
Carrie
share
says,
Maureen?
What?
excuse me?
I was asking her if she could share Maureen out when she gets a chance.
Yeah, I can.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hi,
There's
Danielle.
Daniel. How are you doing this morning, sweetie?
Hi, Dan.
Carrie says that her mom is the same. She can't stand chocolate and peanut butter together either. Woohoo! I got a compadre.
I love
Oh,
chocolate
I
and peanut.
love chocolate and peanut butter.
I do.
I just,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's not a textural thing. I think it's more about taste, you know? Oh,
Um,
tired. It's been a long week. I'm sorry, Daniel.
well, Dan,
And
what's your favorite kind of cake? Go ahead.
What's your favorite cake, Carrie?
my favorite cake is chocolate with the frosting in the middle. And it has to be the good frosting.
Yes.
The like buttercream frosting or the Kool-Aid frosting?
I like buttercream.
Buttercream, yeah.
I also
And
like
it has
carrot.
to be.
I'm
Oh, I
sorry.
don't like carrot cake. It's okay. I don't like carrot cake. But it has to be. God, you can't even see me. It has to be lit just right.
Oh, yes.
But I'm gonna skedaddle out of here because I'm working on my blanket that I need to get done,
Okay.
Okay.
and
We like it.
I can't work on it and hold my phone at the same time. But I will
Oh,
as soon as I get out of here. I'll shout you out so everybody comes running.
Thank you,
thank you.
sweetheart. I appreciate it.
I love you guys. I love everybody in the crowd too.
Well, we'll
Let
just keep them
everybody know.
posted. I will, sweetie.
Okay. Love you
Bye bye.
guys.
Bye
Bye. How do I get out of here?
Oh,
Let's see. How do I get out of here?
Well,
we
Daniel says that he likes a plain vanilla. He's a plain vanilla fan.
yum.
Well, there's so much you can do with plain vanilla.
Yes. But I like the carrot cake with the cream cheese icing. It's very good.
Oh, yes. Yes,
That
yes,
was
yes.
that was my dad's favorite kind of cake, and so we had it quite often.
Hmm. Well, I
Um,
like the Italian cream because it has the coconut and the pecans and
Froggy
oh,
can't have the coconut.
yeah, I know.
Um, Now today is my husband's birthday, so I got him the plain vanilla. So
Mm-hmm.
the yellow cake with the vanilla icing, the plain white icing, which is his favorite. So I'm excited for that. Uh,
Gimme.
you'll really enjoy it. So that's spectacular. I can't wait for him to come home and get his birthday cake. So, hello, Jolene. Oh, a lemon girl.
Oh, I love lemon cake too. That's the reason why I put there, your favorite parentheses in case you have more than one favorite.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yep. Yep.
lemon blueberry is a great cake.
Oh, yes.
Love a lemon blueberry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, that's a good cake.
Right.
Oh, yeah, lemon cake is very good.
Right. I
Mm.
I love a good lemon
Thank
pound
you,
cake.
Karen. Oh, I
Thank
love
you, Terry.
uh, pound cake is really good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh, and in the fall, I will make a pumpkin spice cake.
Right.
It's a cake. It's not like a
Right.
bread. I make it in a cake form,
Mm-hmm.
and we like to eat that just like it is.
Right.
And it's very good. Now, some people will drizzle vanilla glaze on it,
Mm-hmm.
but I eat mine just like it is. And when you make gingerbread, I
Yes.
I make that in a cake form as well.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Oh, especially with some coffee. Oh, it's
Oh, yep, yep, yep. Good
I,
morning, Darcia and Jolene. I don't think I said hello to you earlier. We're doing good. What are your ladies' favorite cakes? Because it's all
yes,
about cakes today.
we love some cake,
Yes.
even
You
if it's
know,
yarn cake.
if I have to make a cake, it's going to be either a pound cake or a bundt style type of cake. So all I can do is just drizzle because I
Yeah.
can't ice a cake to save my life. I
Oh,
mean,
I
yeah,
used to decorate cakes.
yep.
I've made cake that looks like a car. I've made a Santa Claus.
Oh my goodness.
I've made all kinds of cakes, teddy bear cakes, everything. I love it.
Oh, my mom was a cake decorator. She had everything that is it Whitman?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Yep. Mom
I
had
still have them.
every tube, every pan, every rack, everything. The
I
bags,
do.
cards. Yes.
Yes, I don't do it as much since I've lost my eyesight, but
Mm-hmm.
I think the last one, no, I did Kaylin's graduation cake. I did Vivian's graduation cake. Um, I did all their birthday cakes. I was self taught. Uh,
Wow.
well, I kind of learned a little bit from the lady that did my wedding cake when I got married. Um,
Mm-hmm.
she kind of showed me how to do roses and stuff,
Oh wow.
and actually, so that I could pipe some roses for my own wedding. Um, that was really cool to do. And then learning to do that, I got the bug, and I wanted to learn to decorate cakes.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of fun learning, and then learning to do it on my own was, oh my gosh, it was so fun. I've done a cake that was a flag, with all the
Oh
colors
yes.
and things and stars and stuff. I made the stars out of chocolate,
Oh, the
melted the
white.
chocolate and put it in a mold.
Mm-hmm.
I've done all of that. It was a lot of fun. Somewhere I've got photos of it.
Right.
Um, it was a lot of fun to do, and the children watching me do it
Yeah.
was fun. I would do cupcakes for the kids for school back when you could
Mm-hmm.
take home snacks and stuff.
Right.
Um, the one thing that they all loved was I took ice cream cones with the flat bottom
Yep.
and filled it with cake mix and baked it, and
Right.
then did the tops like an ice cream
Right.
and sprinkles on them. And everyone in school loved it so much that I got orders for doing cupcakes
Uh-huh.
because they like the way they look like ice cream cakes.
Yep. Yep.
And that was spectacular.
Carrie says this cake talk is making me hungry. Jolene said, "How about a red velvet cake?"
Oh,
Uh,
I don't like red velvet. It tastes like Play Doh to me.
well, I don't like it. I haven't found a good one. Now, one of my son-in-laws swears by his mother's red velvet cake. He says, Maureen, you
Yeah.
will fall in love with red velvet cake because my mom has the best recipe. And I was like, okay, awesome. So she made it. He brought me a slice, and I was like, oh, okay. Nope, still not a fan. Oh, well, Bonnie, thank you so much for popping in here. That was a nice story, wasn't it, Jolene? Let's see who else popped in here. There's my Michelle Mosaic. How are you today, sweetheart? Thank you so much. Oh, let's see. I think Jolene also said something about yum on the pumpkin one. Yes. Nancy says, I don't like red velvet, but I do like the cream cheese frosting. Yes. Now, that's the only reason why I will eat a red velvet is if it has the cream cheese, then, and I want the side that has the thickest or the most. So I can get the cake portion of it down. For me, the red velvet just always seems so dry, I guess is the best word. Maybe I just haven't had the right one yet, but anyway, it's still not my favorite. But yeah, my mom tried teaching me how to ice a cake properly. Uh, I'll stick with the drizzle on a pound cake or, like I said, a bundt cake. Now, I do awesome cupcakes, guys. You bake the cupcakes and then you pull them out, you let them cool. Then you get that icing that comes in the little canisters, you warm it up just a little bit, put it in a bowl and spread it real good so it's nice and not soft, like runny, but still, it's got a little bit of body to it. Turn that cupcake upside down, dunk it in there, twirl it a bit, pop her over there. That's how I ice a cupcake. So I can do that. If I could pick up a big old cake and do that, I'd have it done, but you can't do that. Oh, goodness. I have even tried, that the recipe that you mix Cool Whip and you know what I'm talking about, the Cool Whip one. It's been so long since is it Cool Whip and powdered sugar that you mix together? I can't remember. Good morning, Kim. How are you, ladies? We are doing just fine. What is your favorite cake? Darcy, did you tell us what your favorite cake was? Yep, because like I said, it's all about cake. So I'm going to be making this announcement every little bit throughout the show. Carrie's computer is giving her fits. And so she was in just a few minutes ago to say hi and on her phone, but she wants to work on her blanket and can't, be in here on the live holding her phone. So she's in the chat. When she gets a few minutes, she'll say hi to you. But her sister is supposed to look at her computer tomorrow. So hopefully it will be a quick fix and she'll be able to join us. We'll join Mara on Saturday. But for right now, she is here, but she'll be in the chat. Good morning, little Carrie. I know. Oh, that's all right. But I do want you to know that she did tell us that when Alexa reminded her to take her meds this morning, she did exactly that without a fuss. So be sure when you see her today to tell her congratulations and that it was just awesome. Number one, she not only took them whenever Alexa told her to, but she didn't fuss at her. So I think we're making progress, don't you? Oh, Nancy says, I'm not much of a baker. I do cook. Come back up here. I leave the baking to my sister. Yes. Oh, my goodness. One of my younger sisters took right after my mom as far as decorating cakes are concerned. Kim says she likes angel food or chocolate fudge tart from the Giant Eagle Bakery. Oh my goodness. Carrie says, oh, wow, good. Well, I pinched myself and yes, I'm still alive. I know. Isn't that awesome? Like I said, I think we're making progress. Well, little Carrie, what's your favorite cake? Because today is all about National Ice Cream Cake Day, but I just said let them eat cake and we're going to include it all. Carrie, do you see your little rainbow hearts there? I told little Carrie you've already taken all your meds today. You're trying to cool off. Oh, how neat. Oh, yours is carrot cake? Yes. I love it more in the fall, right along with gingerbread, which I know is not a cake, but technically we could bake it in a bundt pan and call it a cake. There you go, little Carrie. She says, then a message for all of the rest of you. Be sure and don't forget to take your meds. Well, I just want to let you all know there is going to be a lot of going in and out because Pawpaw and grandson are outside trying to take care of the front yard, mowing and weeding before it gets too warm. They're also taking care of some plants that got transplanted in the 100-degree weather the other day. So there's going to be a lot of in and out. Let's see. Gingerbread. I love that. Dusted. Yes, with powdered sugar. Oh my goodness. Whenever I bake it, especially in the wintertime, along with I really, really love gingerbread. And my husband will eat it with me so long as I promise to turn right around and make him his pumpkin spice cake because he really loves that. Although I honestly think his most favorite is the carrot cake. And I had to get his mama's recipe because, nobody makes it better than mama. So, anyhow, do any of y'all have a special recipe that you use for your cakes? I do have my mom's. I have two of her cakes. I have her white coconut cake recipe. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You're such a sweetheart. Let me go over here. Now you're going to get my super chat one because I still have not. Thank you, Michelle. You were such a sweetheart. I have got to make myself a note to make myself a new member. What do you call it? Clip, I guess. There you
Yeah.
go.
I'm sorry. I had my
No.
husband called and it was important.
Oh, Nancy says, I call my sister when I want a special cake. Even following the recipe on a box, my cakes don't come out.
My family always used to call me when they wanted special cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, everybody would call me when they wanted special cakes.
Right.
It was just
my youngest, well, not my youngest, but the next to the youngest sister, she took all of the cooking and all of the baking from mom. I mean, I consider myself a good cook, but I'm like more old fashioned. I use lots of butter and the Crisco and the bacon fat, all the things they tell us we're not supposed to use now. That's how I still cook. And I'm not a fancy cook. I mean, I don't do all this like you see on Iron Chef and all that kind of stuff. I'm not that kind of cook. And I can follow a recipe pretty good. But yeah. But my second to youngest sister, I mean, she's one of those that can just take and, start flip, 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 and comes out fantastic. Me, I'm not so much that way.
And now Kaylin took culinary in high school.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
Yes, Kaylin took culinary in high school. She's certified. I don't know what they call that. She's got certified in food prep and sanitation and all this other stuff.
Right.
And she is a very technical person when it comes to cooking and baking.
Oh, that's awesome.
And why she doesn't follow that, I'll never know, because when it comes to cooking and baking, Caitlin is very good. and
Wow.
very technical. She does have some of her own recipes. She
Mm-hmm.
it's very funny. I make sloppy joes from scratch, and I make my own recipe. I have my
Yeah.
own recipe. And when she watches me make it, she goes, "I can't stand the fact you don't measure." And because I don't. Now she's taken my recipe and measured it out
Mm-hmm.
and done it perfectly and measures it every time, and she can
Right.
repeat mimic my recipe. But she will still get me to make it for her, and will come over and bring the meat and everything and
Right.
have me make it and take it home and eat it for like 3 days.
Right.
Um, she still likes mine where I don't measure anything.
Mm-hmm.
It is very funny. I'm not. I'm the kind that just throws it together.
Yeah.
Unless I'm baking, that's a little more technical.
Oh, yeah, that you have to be careful with.
Yeah,
Michelle says my favorite cake is anything lemon. Lemon pound cake is the best.
it is the
Yes.
best.
So I've got a funny story for y'all. Um, in my first husband's family, there was a woman named Norma,
Mhm.
and she made the best pound cake in the world. In fact, it was named throughout the family and anybody that knew her, Norma's pound cake. And so as soon as I got a hold of the recipe, I shared it with my mom. I mean, once you get a hold of a good recipe, you just want
Oh,
to share it out, especially if it's a good pound cake. So anyway, my sister a few years back had lost the pound cake recipe. And so she said, Maureen, do you happen to have it? I said, yes, I have it right up here. I mean, I have made that recipe so many times. I don't even have to look it up in my own little handmade recipe book because it's stuck up here. So I start writing it out to her and she says, okay. So she got it done. Well, a few years later, y'all remember when Crisco celebrated their, I don't know, 75, 100, I don't know. They had a birthday a few years ago, big thing, and they brought back some of their original recipes. Well, guess what recipe showed up on the back of the Crisco can?
oh, really?
Yep, was Norma's pound cake. But it wasn't called Norma's. It's called the original Crisco pound cake.
Wow.
The only thing we can figure out is that Norma had, baked it on there and nobody knew actually, and she couldn't even remember where she'd found the recipe. So we just all ourselves called it Norma's pound
With
cake.
pound cake. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Darcia said, I can only make cakes, pound cakes, pies, cobblers by scratch, but a box, I can't do it. It never comes out right. Nancy,
Yeah.
my mom doesn't measure anything. So when we try to make her dishes, they never come out the way she makes it. Boy. Oh,
You
it's
know
good.
why,
Not
Nancy?
anything like hers.
You
Hmm.
know why, Nancy? Because Mama puts that little extra pinch of that secret ingredient called love.
Oh no, I tell my family I spit in it. I do. I tell them that's why it doesn't taste like mom's. Mom spits in it.
Oh my
They,
goodness.
they're like, no, you don't. I'm like, well, that's the only thing I come up with.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. My mom, now all of y'all know I was raised in a children's home. And every once in a while, the cottages could request, some extra help, especially when mom got in her deep cleaning mood. Oh my goodness. So anyway, there was this one little girl that came out. She was of Mexican descent. And every time she came to our cottage, mother would have her make, um, the enchiladas, the
Mm,
homemade tortillas, rice
nice.
and things and everything for us to have that evening. And just like her mother and her grandmother, I'm sure taught her, a handful of this and a little pinch of that, and, she'd get to going. And so mother one day decided that she was going to do exactly what, your daughter did. And
Wow.
every time especially for the flour tortillas, mother wanted to learn to make those flour tortillas so bad.
Oh dear.
Minute. Hello, Ashley. How are
Hi,
you today?
Ashley.
She's crocheting on my Afghan outside on my deck. Oh, I am so jealous, girlfriend.
Oh my though.
Outside, but the mosquitoes are already full.
Flour tortillas.
So mother, every time she'd reach in, mother would grab her hand and bring it over here to a measuring cup, dump it in there. And just like your daughter did, she'd measure everything out. Needless to say, mother tried it on her own.
Mm,
Yeah, it was a huge failure. Huge. So, anyway, she gave up on trying to mimic her homemade tortillas, and we would just leave it up to Maria whenever she would come, and she'd just make a pile of them for us to have. Uh, and she used to always tell my mother, mother would say, well, mine just didn't come out right. I don't know what I did wrong, blah, blah, blah. And she would tell her, she said, you forgot the secret ingredient. It's called love.
yes, it
Yeah.
makes a difference.
Oh, you're already onto the handle for your basket weave basket? That is
Oh,
awesome.
wonderful.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Well, it is currently 75 degrees here, and
Oh,
my high for today is 81. But we are having a lot of rain come
oh,
through. But they're like spot thunderstorms,
yeah.
and it's every day. We're supposed to have it for the next week. So
Good. Yes.
it's
Well, it
brought
is
us home.
officially 91 here, but it does say there is a heat warning. Um, yep, 91 degrees, but it already feels like 100 out there.
Oh,
But it's only supposed to get to 97. Oh, I guess we've already reached our high.
wow.
But I'm thinking it's
Wonderful.
the heat index that's going to really get us.
Well, I don't know if anybody remembers, but on my live, I mentioned I don't mean to change the subject. I had
Oh,
mentioned I got some what do you call them?
Tunisia.
Tunisian hogs.
Yes.
And I got these from Timu.
Make
So
yourself big. I want to see them.
I thought I would share this with you guys. Um, they come like this. These are from Timu, and I paid like $65 or $63 for them. They come like this, in this case like this. So they come like that. Um, Obviously, it's wrapped in plastic. Everything from Timu is.
You're right.
So when you unzip it, I'm going to show you the case first. I'm going to be mean. Let me set that over there and get all the doodads out. So this is what doodads. There's the case inside. It
Very
has
pretty.
a pocket. It's very green. It has a
Mhm.
pocket in there, but other than that, that's everything in the case. It just has that one pocket. Um, that's fine. And you get some doodads. So the first doodad you get are these little button things. They go on the end of the cord if you need them.
Oh, cool.
And then you've got a bunch of cords,
Oh,
and
nice.
they're gold colored. So you've got 4 cords, and they're gold colored. They're measured in centimeters.
Now,
So
are those like the wire twisted cords? They're not plastic.
no, these aren't
Okay.
plastic. No,
Awesome.
no. So you've got 100 centimeters, 80 centimeters, 60 centimeters, and 40 centimeters.
Wow.
So there's those. Then we've got what they call the keys and a connector. A connector will connect 2 cords together. There's actually 2 connectors right there. And then you have keys, which will tighten the cord
Okay.
to the hook. And this
Okay.
rubber thing will help you to tighten it. And then the piece de resistance, you've got all your hooks.
Aren't those pretty?
They are metal, and the cord's attached to the bottom. And they are fantastic. And I love them. So the size goes from 10 millimeter, 9 millimeter, 8 millimeter, 7 millimeter, 6.5 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 5.5, 5 millimeter, 4.5 millimeter. Gonna need my glasses for the smaller hooks. Hang on. Yeah, the smaller the hook, the small 4 millimeter, 3.5 millimeter, and 3 millimeter.
Oh, wow.
So
That's all the way down to
the
what?
small
An
one.
E? F
Yes,
E?
E.
Wow.
So there is the hooks, and they are fantastic. And just let's pull one out at random. So here is your 6 mil right here, 6 millimeter, and we'll do a 60 mil cord. And these connect the way my Highas connect to cords. Okay, I'm going to show you the ends. They have screw type ends,
Uh-huh.
and they're going to screw into the hook. They screw on, literally. Okay, now you're going to have a hard time seeing this.
Good morning, Posh. How are you? We're looking at Timu metal
Tunisian hooks.
Tunisian hooks.
Okay, there is a tiny hole there in the cable. Tiny,
Oh, it's in the
tiny
cable. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tiny, tiny hole down here in the cable. And in that hole, I'm going to show you what we do. Come on, open up. So we're going to take our rubber thingy and our key. I only need one key. I don't need two. So the rubber thing is used to hold the needle, the hook, and the key goes in down here. So that's where the key goes. See the
Okay.
key? There's the
Oh,
key. See? It goes in
yeah.
the hole. And then you're going to hold the hook with the rubber. And that way you can, well, I would hold it closer down here. But that way you can tighten it.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
And that's what that's for. Now, you can work with it loose like this, but I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Now, I'm going to stick my key in the hole. All right. And then I'm going to take one of my stoppers, open it up. And then you've got these stoppers. Now, the stopper has a thing, and it gets screwed on too. And it screws right on, just like that. And then, to make it a little easier for you, you take your rubber mat piece
Good morning, Connie.
mat piece and hold your key and turn it, and it tightens it down. And then you put your key back in your baggie, and now you have your Tunisian hook all set to go.
Wow.
See? And no, this is wire.
That's nice. Yeah.
It's wire. It's smooth feeling, and
Yeah.
I love this. This is metal.
And is
Metal.
that the bait style head?
Oh, honey, there you go. It's
Yes.
an inline. Inline.
Good morning, Amy. How are you, sweetie?
I love this. This is what I wanted
Mm-hmm.
all along. So,
Oh my goodness.
for those of you that are interested, these are on Temu, and I love them. These are what I really, really wanted.
Good.
I am so thankful that I got them. Now, remember, when you go to unscrew these, you're going to have the key. Because now I'm over here going, hey, wait a minute. So I have to have the key to unscrew these and put them back.
Oh, how
But
neat.
it is what it is. So,
Yeah.
you know, but I love these. I think this is perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. And I mean, I was looking for this
Right.
metal, and trying to find metal Tunisian hooks is not easy.
Nope.
But these are perfection. They're bait style. They are a bait style hook. So if you don't like bait style, I'm sorry. They're exactly what I was looking for. And if you're used to knitting needles, these are very similar. They go together the
Right.
way Highas do.
Oh, okay.
So they're really very nice. It's just a nice set, in my opinion. I think they were worth every penny I spent. Yeah, Susan Bates are my favorites. Um, I do not regret buying them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are my favorites. I want to get a couple pair and gift them to some friends.
Oh,
I know
That
some
would be
friends that,
nice. Yes.
well, I know some friends that would like them, and I
Hmm.
want, I want to gift them. These are, I just can't do it right now. I can't do it. I'm getting ready to take a trip.
uh,
They're
Paul
great.
says that this is neat. I do not like those long plastic cords. And I've
No.
heard a lot of folks, yeah, that if there's anything that they have a complaint about whenever they buy their Tunisian sets is, be sure to look for the, I guess you'd call it the cord, like the metal twisted cords, or just as long as it's not plastic. Uh,
Yes.
Posh says looks much more easier to work with than the regular ones. Yes. And Nancy
Yeah.
says Susan Bates are her favorite. And I also believe that Nancy says that she likes the look of Tunisian, but she doesn't plan on making anything Tunisian. Well, that has
Um,
been on my list
I do.
for the past couple of years. It's one of my to dos, just like learning mosaic, which I'm glad I did. Uh, but Tunisian, I think for me, will be a happy compromise to learning how to knit, because I just honestly don't believe I'm going to be able to get those two needles there to work in tandem like they're supposed to. So,
Oh,
but
you're going to learn to knit. I'm going to
we'll
teach you.
see.
I'm going to teach you. You're
Saying
going to
that,
learn.
folks. She keeps saying that.
I'm going to teach you. You're going to learn.
Mm,
I really like it.
you really
I'm I'm not a fan of the case, but
right,
I love this. I would prefer a much better case.
right, right.
Um, but oh my gosh, I forgot the rubber thing. But I love these. These are fantastic. They they're going to be my favorite Tunisians I've ever had.
Oh, that's good though.
You
That
know,
really is. Yeah.
I have a set of Clovers, Tunisians.
I do too. And I have played with them just a little bit, just the hook. I didn't uh, put the cords or anything on them, but I
Yeah.
don't, maybe I just haven't found the right yarn to work with it yet, to play with it. But mine tend to be a little draggy. I mean,
Yes.
the hooks themselves feel nice and smooth, but when I start working with it with the yarn, it tends to drag on the
Well,
head.
they do because they're bamboo or they're wood, and
Mhm.
that's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes, Posh. Yeah, I don't like plastic.
Yeah.
Plastic bags.
Oh, fling back. Oh my goodness. Good morning, DK Jen. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for being here with us today.
Yeah, I
I am
don't like.
going to stop us for just a moment since Carrie's not here. I do have a devotional that I can read to you. It's
Yes.
called Increase of Love. And the verse that goes along with it comes from Philippians 1:9-10. This is my prayer, that your love may abound more and more in the knowledge and depth of insight, so that you may be able to discern what is best and may be pure and blameless for the day of Christ. We can hear over and over again that God loves us, but sometimes it just takes time or a personal revelation to really understand the depth of his love. The Bible says that God is love, and therefore, the more we understand our God, the more we understand his love. As you gain insight into God's favor towards you and others, God gives you the discernment and guidance to know what is best for your life. Lord God, there is so much that I do not know or understand of you, but I know that you are love. Increase my knowledge of the depth of your love and help me to discern what is best for my life by imitating the love you have shown me.
Hmm.
Yes, we all are reminded day after day that God is love.
Yes.
Yep,
I like that. That was very good.
I do too.
That was
But
cool.
whenever we're loved, we can't help but want to share love with other folks. So,
Absolutely.
yep.
That is awesome. Well, Dinky Jen, what is your favorite cake?
Yes. And I don't think we heard from Crafting Amy. Amy, did you tell us what your favorite cake was?
Ed Cotty, what's your favorite cake?
And Posh, today is let them eat cake. We want to know what your favorite cake is. We want to know what your favorite cake is as well.
And we love to hear what everybody's favorite kind of
That's
cake is.
right. Well, thank you, Posh. And for those of you that are coming in a little late, yes, we are missing Carrie this morning, but her computer is not playing nice. So
Oh,
it's a little sick, but her sister's going to come over sometime tomorrow afternoon. Cake to eat or yarn? No, we're talking about eating cake, sweetheart. It's International Ice Cream Cake Day, but we're talking about all kinds of cakes.
it
So
could, it could be either one.
yeah, or
Because
both.
my favorite cake of yarn would be the Colorama Halo.
Oh man, that'd be a hard one for me.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, Carrie, I read one from one of my books.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah. But let's see. Okay, so there she is, folks. She is in the chat listening to us, but she either has to be in here on her phone or working on that wedding blanket for her husband's niece, I think, or nephew. I
No,
don't know. Anyway, and so she's got to get it done by pretty quick here. So, but she's in here, she's listening to us, but I just want y'all to know that she's not sick or anything, but her computer is. Good morning, Asia Joe. How are you, sweetie? Posh
yeah.
says she loves red velvet cake.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
thank you, sweetheart. Posh says ice cream cake. Very nice, too. For the niece. There you go. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah. So she
and
needs to work on that.
and July 16th and July 17th are Amazon Prime days.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I just thought I'd put that out there.
Yeah.
Oh, a dessert pizza pie at Walmart. Oh, yeah, they're not selling it. Oh, yeah, but pizza pie. That's another.
Oh, that's another type of cake. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I wouldn't mind having some pie. I love me some good pie.
Yeah, but it's not National Pie Day, so
No.
that's 3/14.
Ah, yes.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't mind some pie, though.
Yeah. Asia Joe, what's your favorite pie? I want to know.
What's your favorite cake, Asia Joe?
What?
She said
Sweetie,
pie.
you name it.
I started the pie thing. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that. I had to say it. Oh, beer bread mix from Pampered Chef. Nice.
Oh,
That
yes.
is good.
I used to make beer biscuits all the time, except, yeah, my kids would
Wow.
complain the house smelled, but they sure loved those biscuits.
I bet that would be yummy, yummy, yummy.
Mm-hmm.
You drew a pie.
Yes, you did,
on your
Nancy.
sketch. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice. That sounds
Oh, they're
yummy.
weed eating. I thought
Oh,
the air conditioner was starting to crank
my.
out or something. Yeah, but they're weed eating out there.
A cheer wine cake. Oh, nice.
I've never heard of that.
I've heard of it, but I've never had any.
Huh. Does anybody like fruit cake? It is a cake.
No. How about punch bowl cake? I like punch bowl cake.
I've never had a punch bowl cake.
You've never had punch bowl cake is very good. The way my husband's family fixes it is there's a layer of thin cake at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is it's like whipped cream. Then there's fruit. And then there's whipped cream, and then there's fruit, and it's like a layer thing. And then there's another layer of cake, and they like alternate the layers up. It's very good. Punch bowl cake. Oh, she wanted to know if you liked fruit cake, Jen.
Yes.
I'm not a fruit cake fan.
I even helped my mother-in-law make fruit cake one year. It smells as bad as it tastes, as far as I'm concerned.
When we received the fruit cake, I helped my husband get rid of it by throwing it in the trash.
No, we
I
just
did.
pass it on.
No, I threw it away.
No,
I'm
I
not.
just one.
The buck stops here in the trash. I'm not keeping it. No, no, that's nasty.
Yeah. The my dad worked for a cement manufacturing company where they didn't make the cement, but they made the big buckets that went on the loaders whenever they
Mhm.
were making the cement. Okay, so and every year, every employee got a fruit cake from Collins Bakery.
That's awful.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so one year, my mom and dad decided that we were going to play pass the fruit cake. So she stuck it in a box, and it was one of those times when we did, the white elephant
What?
thing. Uh huh. Yeah. Stuck a number on it, stuck it under the tree, and then when all of us adults got ready to play the game, here it comes, and that is the one gift that if you got it, you were stuck with it because you knew nobody was going to trade with you.
Oh gosh, no. That's horrible, though.
Posh says, "Oh, you're talking about the real nice, real fruit. I was thinking of the store bought stuff. I've never had the real stuff. Oh,
No,
you're
I
not
was
missing
talking about
anything."
a punch bowl cake is good. It's just
Hmm.
layers of cake with fruit and whipped cream.
Yeah.
It's just layered all the way up, but you use a punch bowl because it's so big.
Oh, okay.
It's very good. Love that.
Asia Joe says it's easier to tell you what I don't like because I really am a fan of home baked goods. Like I'm not a fan of key lime pie. Oh,
I
I'll
love
eat
key lime
yours.
pie.
I'll eat it if it's around, but not something I'd make or buy. Oh,
I love key
fruit
lime pie.
cake would be a nice gift to give others. That's right. Dinky
I
Jen
like
says,
carrot cake.
yeah, I've never had real fruit cake either, DK Jen says, but the factory fruit cakes are like carrot cakes. Oh, no,
You
they're not, honey.
you haven't had a good carrot cake
I was
then.
going to say, oh my goodness, sweetie.
Yeah, I like real carrot cake that we have here with cream cheese icing. It's very good. It's
Oh, yeah.
soft, moist.
Oh, yes.
It's very good. Now, I don't like when they put raisins in it. I don't like that. Neither did my dad.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. When we're out anywhere and they show that there's carrot cake, as one of your options for dessert, the first thing Wayne will ask the waitress, are there raisins in your carrot cake?
Yeah.
And it's really funny because sometimes they'll sit there and look at us and go, well, I don't know why. Wayne
Go
says,
out.
if it doesn't have raisins, I'll have that for dessert. If it has raisins, no.
No.
That's why whenever I get cookies, if I don't bake them, when I get cookies, I know that I am safe getting oatmeal raisin cookies because he won't touch them.
That's what Joey does. If he wants cookies to himself, he buys oatmeal raisin.
Mm-hmm.
He knows I won't touch them. No.
You can't have an oatmeal cookie without raisins in it.
I
I'm
don't.
just saying.
Now, I've made oatmeal chocolate chip cookies and they were good.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't do raisins.
Right.
Now, I'll do the golden raisins or I'll do craisins, but I don't do regular raisins.
Right.
That's a cruel thing to do to a grape.
Yes, I know. There you go, Carrie. Sweetheart, you and I must come from the same mama. I'm just saying.
Oh, I agree with you, Asia Joe. I thank you, Posh. Yes.
You
Now I can eat raisins on their own, but
just don't like them.
I don't like them in anything else.
Huh.
Well, except my raisin bread.
Right.
I like them in raisin bread, and then I like them on their own. But I don't
Right.
want them cooked in my food.
Right. Well, Wayne just
Oh,
doesn't like raisins at all.
now wait a minute. Now you've gotten raisins. You've gotten like raisins a bit in scones.
Oh,
Oh, now that would be good. I think I would like them in a
yeah.
scone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you love squid. Yeah, squished ones. I prefer the squished grape. I'm just saying
Yeah. There you go.
the The squished crepes are good.
Oh, Michelle, we're all going to go to the grocery and buy cookie and cake mixes today.
I have a cake on the way to my house for my husband.
Yeah.
Oh, a ginger scone. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet that would be awesome. Oh,
Oh, now I know what we're going to tell Dan to make.
yes. Yes, oatmeal raisin cookies. I came to the right chat. Banana bread, Amish blueberry, our friendship breads.
I love
Don't
French
make
bread.
me any and all. Yes.
Oh, yes. Now, I am all about the blackberry cobbler. I'm just saying.
Oh, yes. Little
Oh, yeah.
Carrie says, love oatmeal raisin cookies. Fran's Bakery, sold in most stores, makes a packaged oatmeal raisin cookie that's so good. It's at the bottom of the cookie aisle and it's soft and yummy. Oh,
All right. I have one for you guys. Soft gingerbread or crunchy gingerbread.
are you talking about the cookies?
It doesn't matter if it's cookies or what. Soft gingerbread or crunchy gingerbread.
Crunchy.
I'm
Now
soft.
that's I want the soft gingerbread, but I want the crunchy gingerbread cookies.
I'm all about soft gingerbread. Soft gingerbread cookies, soft gingerbread cake, soft gingerbread bread.
Mm,
I
Boss
am a
said soft.
I
No,
know.
I want the crunchy ones. Oh, I love them. Love
Oh,
them, love them, love them.
I love blackberry cobbler. That was my dad's favorite. Oh, soft gingerbread. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
there you go, Carrie. She and I have got to be twins. That's all I got to say.
Now I like crunchy ginger snaps, but I prefer
Yes.
soft gingerbread cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Archway makes gingerbread cookies that are soft, and they are my favorite cookies.
Yeah.
And they're so hard for me to find. Yes, yes. But do you like them crunchy or soft, Dinky Jen?
Oh, gingerbread biscuits.
Well, that's what they call
I
cookies.
know. I know. I just think it's funny, every time I hear like
Biscuit.
sugar bread biscuit, I know
Yeah.
that they're talking about cookies, but I just find it funny that they call it a biscuit.
I want some Scottish shortbread. Really bad.
Yes, that is
And
shortbread is awesome.
I can't get Dan to bring me some Scottish shortbread because that's got to be phenomenal.
Oh, don't you know?
Oh, all your biscuits are crunchy. Okay. Our cookies can be soft or crunchy. Fran's
look.
makes soft gingerbread. I love soft gingerbread.
Rhubarb crisp. I've never had that, Jolene. I've had a rhubarb pie, but
Oh, I bet that's good.
I bet it is too. Yeah.
Oh, love some rhubarb pie.
Oh yeah. Soft,
Soft.
please.
Yes. You can make Scottish shortbread. Yes, but they make it in Scotland, and it's supposed to be better than ours.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. I'd
I
love
wonder if it's because they use real ingredients, like real butter and cream and
It might be, and it might be the water too.
yeah, it could be.
Hey, Frozen Angela.
Good morning, Angela. How are you, sweetheart?
I mean, that would be amazing just to try.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to try.
And you have ice cream in a sponge roll in the shops.
Yeah, we can get that sometimes. It's called an ice cream cake roll.
Mm-hmm. Angela, quick, what is your favorite cake?
Oh, I would love that.
Yes.
Yes,
Soft gingerbread. Huh.
I love soft gingerbread. Honestly, as much as I like pumpkin bread, I love soft gingerbread the most.
Right. Yeah, gingerbread is probably my most favorite of the two,
Yeah, it is mine of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Joey knows that.
German chocolate. Yes, Angela.
I love German chocolate, but it makes me sick.
But you... Okay, when you buy the German chocolate bar to make German chocolate cake, there is a recipe on there for the German chocolate pound cake.
Yeah, now that's delicious.
Oh, that is so good. Yes.
That's very good.
I love the German chocolate because it has the coconut and the pecans in it.
I just can't have that.
I know, you can't have the coconut.
Now I've eaten it before and I loved it, but unfortunately,
You know,
it
like
did
you
not love
do.
me. No, and I broke out in hives and it wasn't a pretty sight.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight.
Oh,
Not to mention the GI symptoms were pretty bad too.
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I
Me
love coconut and
too.
chocolate.
Me too.
I would eat me a Mounds bar or a
Oh, it's
almond
what I was
joy.
just getting ready to say. No, Mounds all the way. Now, my husband likes almond joys, but I'm Mounds all the way.
Oh, I'd eat either one. Unfortunately, I'd be sorry for doing it.
Yeah.
I'm highly allergic to coconut. Yeah. Yeah, I have an EpiPen because I'm highly allergic to
Oh,
coconut.
goodness.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's very good. Yeah.
Especially when you stick it in the freezer for just a little bit to get
Mhm.
frozen. Oh, mm.
I do that with peppermint patties
Yes.
because I like to get the sensation. It's
Mm. The true sensation.
oh, it's good. Oh, German chocolate cake. Nice, nice.
Oh, yes. The
Mm.
German chocolate. Last name is Jaeger. Mm-hmm.
Yes, my grandmother was an Engelskirch. Yes.
Yeah. Agent Joe says, "Oh, that ain't no way to live, Froggy. Love fresh coconut." Oh my goodness.
It ain't no way to live, trust me.
Mm,
Yes, I've tried coconut in many different ways. I've tried it fresh. I've tried coconut water. I've tried coconut milk. Um,
mm,
my allergist finally told me to stop trying the coconut.
yeah.
I can't even do coconut oil in products like beauty
I was
products.
just getting ready to. Well, what about? I know we're getting way off topic here, but because I've always meant to ask you, like creams and lotions and soaps, you have to be
Mm-mm.
careful about that. I'll be
Yeah,
darned.
I reacted to. I had some Burt's Bees lip balm,
Uh huh.
and I was using it, and my lips kept peeling and started to swell. I
Oh,
couldn't figure out why. I love Burt's Bees.
right.
And Joey finally takes the lip balm and he reads the ingredients to it. And the second ingredient was coconut oil.
Oh, wow.
And we're like, oh, no wonder my lips are swelling up.
Uh,
Yeah, I find anything, any soaps, creams, whatever,
right.
if it's not coconut oil in it, I don't use it and I pass it along.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goodness.
yeah, I'm not allergic. The worst part is sunscreen.
Yeah. Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
That's the hardest part, trying to find a sunscreen that doesn't contain it. I do have to be careful.
Wow.
That's why I usually let a lot of people know I'm highly allergic to coconut. Please don't send
Hmm.
me anything
Yeah.
with coconut oil or coconut in it.
Mm,
Whether it's the first ingredient or the last ingredient, please don't send it to me. I
yeah.
cannot use it. I have to pass it along.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, that's a shame.
Yes, with the peppermint patties. Yes. Yes.
And the Milky Ways, yes, and the Three Musketeer bars.
Oh yes, Three Musketeers. Oh yeah, I'm all about ginger mints too. I love ginger mints.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Those are fantastic.
There
Carrie's
she
back.
goes, folks.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I got a row done. I'm so excited.
Yay!
Congratulations.
And I found a computer if I can afford it.
Right.
Good. Hey, Candy.
So,
Hello,
huh?
Candy.
I
Candy
said,
just popped in.
Hi, Candy. Hi, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
oh my.
Hi, Anika.
Yes, the party's back. Carrie's
Hi,
here.
Crazy.
hi, Frozen. Angela.
She came to say goodbye, guys.
I did. I came to say goodbye because I got
Yeah.
the road done. It's time to celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Okay. We're not
Well,
supposed to do that. I'll probably get tagged for that, or Maureen will.
Uh,
If you
well,
do, you just have to cut that part out. It's
yes,
okay.
but it's been good having you guys here. I'm so
yes,
glad
it
that you
is.
guys came in, and I hope you stay safe and be kind to one another.
And
And
always remember, folks, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light that they need to see. My sweet Carrie.
And remember, one random act of kindness from each one of us can help change the world. I love you
Amen.
guys.
we
Love
love you.
y'all.
Bye.